We all know that Buddhism is an Indian religion based on the teachings and preachings of Buddha. A similar concept is Zen Buddhism, which originated in China during the Tang Dynasty and eventually spread to other countries, including Japan, where it became known as Zen Buddhism. The word Zen comes from the Chinese word chana, which is translated to meditation in Japanese. Zen Buddhism places a strong emphasis on meditation practice, teaching us how to find inner peace, self-control, and unwavering trust in ourselves, helping us overcome any challenges in life. The monks of this school teach their disciples the power of the human mind through simple, everyday examples. They show how a positive mindset can change one's life for the better. Let me share a story that beautifully captures this philosophy. Once, a monk noticed that one of his disciples seemed very upset. The disciple had lost interest in everything. Food didn't taste good, and nothing brought him joy. Sensing the student's distress, the monk decided to teach him an important lesson. The monk took a container filled with salt and led his students into the forest. They reached a small hut where a glass of water was sitting on a table. The monk poured the entire container of salt into the glass and asked his students to taste the water. As they sipped, they all cringed, describing the water as extremely salty and unpleasant. Next, the monk and his students walked further until they reached a river. The monk poured the same amount of salt into the river and asked the students to taste the river water. This time, the students described the water as fresh and sweet. The monk then explained, "The problems in your life are like this salt, and your mind is like the water. If you keep your mind small and narrow like this glass, every problem will feel overwhelming and unbearable. But if you make your mind as broad and open as this river, no problem will seem too big to handle." This simple example profoundly changed the student's mindset. The monk's message was clear. If we face our problems with an open mind, the solutions will reveal themselves. We all have the ability to dilute the saltiness of our lives. Zen Buddhism's main principle is to cultivate a deeper and more positive state of mind, making it resistant to negativity. It teaches us that nothing in this world is permanent, not happiness, not sadness, and not troubles. Everything changes eventually. This acceptance gives us the courage to face reality and shields us from false desires and greed. In the journey of life, challenges will always be present. But Zen Buddhism shows us a way to handle them gracefully, with peace and understanding. By meditating and staying connected to our true selves, we can develop the strength to navigate through any storm without losing our inner calm. One of the most powerful lessons Zen Buddhism teaches is the importance of a positive mindset. Your mind shapes your reality. If you fill it with negative thoughts, you'll see life as a constant struggle. But if you fill it with positivity, every challenge becomes an opportunity, every obstacle a lesson, and every setback a setup for a comeback. The monk's story reminds us that we control how we perceive our problems. By expanding our perspective, we can handle life's difficulties with a calm and open heart. So, the next time you face a problem, ask yourself, will you be the glass or the river? Zen Buddhism encourages us to meditate, to look within, and to find that place of peace and clarity. It's not about eliminating problems, but about changing how we respond to them. When you keep your mind broad and your heart open, no amount of salt can make your water bitter. Zen Buddhism is more than just meditation. It's a way of life. It teaches us to live mindfully, to embrace each moment fully, and to accept life's impermanence. This wisdom helps us stay grounded, avoid unnecessary suffering, and find joy in simplicity. As we walk through life's ever-changing landscape, Zen Buddhism reminds us to keep our minds like the river, open, expansive, and untroubled by the salt of our problems. With practice, patience, and a positive mindset, we can navigate any challenge, always returning to the calm waters within. Let this philosophy guide you towards a more peaceful, fulfilling life, where every problem is just a sprinkle of salt in the vast river of your mind.